fellow vegan adventurers, welcome to an exciting video from Canggu, Bali. We have only a few more days left here, so we're gonna try to make most of it, doing some more surfing and also eating more vegan restaurants. Let's get started. So here we're walking again along the shoreline and we see some surfers struggling here. So I don't think this is a good place because the waves are breaking too close to the shore, which can be pretty dangerous. The wave can smash you down to the bottom, that can hurt, and also you can break the board. And here we got to the place where the river is coming out to the sea, so we decided not to cross it because there can be a sewage coming out here. And here we got to the place where there are more surfers, so even though they're surfing close to the shoreline, they're falling down earlier, not to get smashed into the sand. So surfing with so many people around can be quite dangerous. As you can see, these two guys almost hit each other here. So even though surfing is not my favorite sport, it's still a great atmosphere to see all these people around, being outdoors, doing some adventure sport. And it's great that young people are doing these adrenaline adventure sports like surfing and not doing alcohol or drugs. Here we are in another vegan restaurant in Canggu called Vini's Varun. This one is a little bit smaller one, but they still have great vegan food like this pumpkin soup, the tacos with pulled jackfruit, and also vegan burgers. we are back again at this most popular surfing spot in Canggu. So I rented the longboard again and gonna give it a go one more time.
And you will see we've got just one life, baby. So live it up, take it one day at a time. Keep it shining like the stars we see above. I wanted to be here by my side, my tropical love.
So it's pretty hard for the beginners to catch the wave because we don't know which wave is good enough to pull us. So we waste quite a lot of energy just going really fast, and then we realize that the wave is not gonna break. And as you can see, it looks pretty dangerous. All these people surfing so close to each other, and many of them are beginners, so they don't know how to control the board so well. So it's just an accident waiting to happen here.
Drinks in Ibiza, anywhere you wanna go, baby, you just let me know. Sunny Indonesia, don't say no. Sipping on tequila.
So number one reason why surfing is not my favorite sport is because 99% of the time you're just waiting on the water for the wave, and even if there is a good wave, you still only catch like 1 out of 5 of them.
So live it up, take it one day at a time. Keep it shining like the stars we see above. I wanted to be here by my side, my tropical love.
And here I finally caught a really good wave without any people in front of me, but too bad it was close to the shore, so I had to jump down. Alright, I finished my surfing session, but I'm watching these guys and it's incredible how dangerous this could be. This one's almost crashed into each other. And here we are in another vegan restaurant in Canggu. I honestly forgot the name of this one, but they had more great Balinese vegan dishes and also fake vegan egg if you're into that. Because our flight back to Europe was in the evening, we moved for half a day close to the airport to an area called Kuta, where we're gonna explore the beach and I'm gonna do more surfing here. And at the end of the day, I'm trying surfing at this Kuta beach, which was pretty different from Canggu beach because the waves are breaking closer to the shore. So you definitely have to be more careful here and jump out of the board before the wave smashes down into the sand, where you also can risk breaking the board. For me, I liked surfing at this beach more than in Canggu because there are much less people here, so you didn't have to look in front of you all the time. Also, the waves seem to be more consistent, so you spend more time surfing and not just waiting for the wave. So I would always wait until the wave would roll into white foam, but this one caught me too early and I got smashed. But this surfing adventure was definitely a great final to our Balinese adventures. And in the evening we went to another vegan restaurant in Kuta called Vegan Bali, where they had more vegan goodies. What I like the most about Balinese vegan food is the tempeh, which originated in Indonesia and is really cheap here, talking 10 cents per block. Right, and here we are already in Qatar, connecting our flight to Belgrade. So Bali was definitely a great adventure and you will definitely want to come back in the future. Especially the east side of the island we haven't seen at all. But I heard is also amazing with high cliffs overlooking the sea. Here we are flying over Doha city in Qatar, which is one of the richest cities in the world, mainly because of the oil. Definitely if the whole country depends on the oil, they're not gonna give it up just like that and gonna try to push it till there is nothing left. So the whole Middle East is pretty much a desert. They don't have much trees or even water. So it must be really difficult and expensive to grow the food. As you can see, during our flight we were flying over some amazing snowy mountains. I'm not sure where this was, but they look pretty amazing. Here we are already flying over Serbia. It's one of the more deforested countries in Europe. Only 30% of the forest area left. And most of the area is dedicated to growing food for farmed animals like corn, wheat or barley. And according to FAO and other reputable resources, at least 45% of all terrestrial land worldwide is used for animal agriculture. If you want to see less fields and less grasslands and more forest, definitely go vegan, because vegans require 18 times less land than meat eaters. So thanks for following our adventures in Bali. I hope you enjoyed it. Now we're gonna stay in spring in Serbia, so stay tuned for more adventures from there. And as always, stay healthy and stay adventurous.